Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the match on WWE 2K25. This one is the third of our first round hardcore number one contendership tournament matches. This one is Pagano, Psycho Clown, and Vampiro. Now, if I'm correct, I believe Pagano and Psycho Clown are the current tag team champions in AAA, aren't they? Is that correct? I don't know. I think it is. Yes, okay. Yes, he's the current tag team champion alongside Psycho Clown, so... it's not really worked out as intended, this match, to be honest, but it doesn't matter. I think either of them perfectly suit this hardcore division as well. I've got a feeling that one of these guys may have done... No. Why did I think that Pagano had won the Hardcore Championship in the past? He hasn't. We have used him in the past, though. So far, he has had 4 matches in the past and currently sits on a +1. He had 2 matches in 2021, in which he finished -1 overall. And he had 2 matches in 2023, which he actually won the pair of them. So he's on +1 overall at the moment, and a big opportunity here to build upon that. Like I said, these triple threat matches are worth 3 points in the ranking system. 1 point for the victory and 2 bonus points for defeating multiple opponents at once. And the first then of his opponents, again, also current tag team champion in AAA. We have got Psycho Clown, who's only ever had 1 match in the past. That was back in 2021. And that was a 6-man tag match alongside both Monster Clown and Murder Clown as well. Do those guys still exist? Monster Clown and Murder Clown? They had like a whole clown stable going on. Lost Psycho Circus. Yes, okay, that's what they were. Do they still exist, Psycho Circus? Yes, they were 2007 to 2016, and they came back 2020 to present. Is Pagano part of that now, then? I don't know, there's a lot of stuff there to read. I don't know if I can be bothered to read it all, to be honest. You've got, yeah, Murder Clown and Monster Clown were former AAA tag team champions. There are... Okay, are they current trios champions as well, then? Says they are, you know. Okay, so the... Yeah, okay. So Psycho Clown and Pagano are the current tag team champions. But Lost Psycho Circus, the team of Dave the Clown, Murder Clown, and Psycho Clown, are currently the Trios champions. Either way, Dave the Clown is just a great name, isn't it, really? Let's do Lost Psycho Circus members. There you go. Let's see if he's still in there now, then. Okay, Google doesn't like that comment at all. Okay. Either way, the third and final man in this match, then, is Vampiro. Vampiro, currently another rough one. A bit like Kane, actually. Didn't realise how low he was. He's -7 after 11 matches. So Vampiro, again, someone who could really benefit from picking up this victory. Yeah, +3 points available from this match for the winner. So if he was to win this, he'd move up to a -4. If he was to lose this, he'd go the same direction as Kane and move down to a -8, which would be shocking, especially after only 13 or 14 matches is really bad. But let's crack-a-lack into the action. Yeah, so it's needed, this victory, I think. Vampiro does have another match next week. If he does lose this one, he still has an opportunity to show what he can do, and that'll be a triple threat on Monday between himself, Sting, and the Great Muta. But yeah, the match is now underway. Pagano, Vampiro, and Psycho Clown. So I'm assuming Pagano must be part of the Psycho Circus as well, then. I mean, if he's tag team champions with Psycho Clown, it would only make sense that he is part of Psycho Circus, wouldn't it? Or is it a completely separate, like, thing? It looks like Pagano and Psycho Clown have had a pretty sordid history against each other as a feud. Doesn't really say much on Wikipedia about his current day stuff that's going on, to be honest with you. As Vampiro now working over the back of the leg of Psycho Clown. Going to take him up into that snap suplex on to the trash can, but Pagano, still up on his feet, was not going to make it in time because he was too difficult running around. And then Pagano was named the 57th best wrestler in the PWO 500 in a couple of years ago. It's a surprise, isn't it? Good boot right in the face there by Psycho, and now raining down the strikes into the face. But last year's PWI 500, the top 10 were Cody Rhodes, Swerve Strickland, Will Ospreay, Seth Rollins, Tetsuya Naito, Damian Priest was in there, MJF, John Moxley, Gunther, and Mystico. It's good to see Mystico in there. What about women? Was Toni Storm, Jordan Grace, Rhea Ripley, Maker, Stephanie Baker, Sarie, Bayley, Willow Nightingale, Mariah May, and Athena. And if Mariah May can keep that up this year. And tag team wise, Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill, Nathan Fraser and Axiom, Goto and Hashi, the Young Bucks, TMDK, Nichols and Haste, Ace Austin, Chris Bay. That's a team we haven't used, isn't it? ABC, that's really a team we need to use at some point. The Saito brothers, Jun and Rei Saito, never heard of them to be honest. The Bloodline, Tama Tonga and Tangaloa, okay. Crazy Star, Suzy Suzuki and May Sierra and FTR, okay. Some interesting teams on there. We probably do need to do some at some point. Maybe when the new PWI comes out, we can do a week based around the PWI. Try and do some stuff like that. It might be a good thing to do. That knee in the face there by Psycho Clown, but Pagano now around the back of him and into an end of days style maneuver. There's the pin. I mean, Vampiro's down and out. He does get back up to his feet, but he weren't going to make it there to break it. Vampiro now swinging the steel chair. Pagano then takes him out. Vampiro now taking Psycho Clown out. Nice. Sit out Michinoku driver. There's the pin. It's broken up by Pagano. Pagano now with Vampiro up on the shoulders and a chop block away at the back of the knee. And stiff clothesline there. Yeah, I definitely think Psycho Clown will be one of the guys that will make it onto 2K26, you know. Just because of the gimmick of pulling off his mask and having a different one underneath, I think is massive. And I think that'd be really fun to have it in the game. I think him, Vikingo, Octagon, Mr. Iguana, Fabi Apache maybe as well. I think a few of the women will make it in just for the sake of just having the Myrais. I think having the Myrais available to go over to AAA and wrestle there, I think would be great. German suplex there by Psycho Clown on Pagano. Has the steel chair right across the back of Vampiro once again. Psycho Clown just with a 1 count. Stiff forearm by Psycho Clown. Springs over the top. And gets caught straight away by Pagano, who gets taken down by Vampiro from behind. And now Vampiro propping up that steel chair in the corner. Psycho Clown, oh, lovely knee right into the face. Pagano now around the back of Psycho Clown, trips him over. Went for the double foot stomp. Psycho Clown moved out the way, striking the face of Vampiro. Vampiro, big double axe handle right across the back. Vampiro slamming the arm of Pagano into the mat. Going to bring him back up. And there's the spear by Psycho Clown into the pin on Vampiro, but Pagano's there to break it up. And Vampiro throttling Pagano up into the choke slam. The Psycho Clown back up at his feet, and Vampiro not able to take advantage of that high impact maneuver, but he might be aiming another one. Tombstone on to the barbed wire bat. Pagano is down and out on the outside. This is Vampiro's chance to win the match. Oh, it's only a 1 count. Wow. Wow, only a freaking 1 count. Psycho Clown now taking down Vampiro and raining down the strikes into the face. Elbow then the back of the leg, and now Psycho Clown sending Pagano crashing to the outside. Vampiro has the light tube. Oh, threw it at him. He falls backwards off the top rope, and Vampiro just threw the light tube at him. Jawbreaker by Psycho Clown now spins Vampiro around. Pagano taking him up. End of days once again by Pagano on Psycho Clown. Vampiro's there to break up the pin straight away though. Nice takedown there by Vampiro. Is he to go for the opportunity? Vampiro taking up Psycho Clown. Michinoku driver. There's the pin. Pagano's there to break it up now though. Pagano now taking control of Vampiro, slamming him spine first off the turnbuckle, then back into the ring. Nice spear there by Psycho Clown. Vampiro's down. He's slowly getting back up to his feet. I think he is going to get there in time. He has. Vampiro now. Stiff lariat turning Psycho Clown inside out. Grabs a hold of the steel chair. Pagano dumping Vampiro now. He's going to join him outside on the apron. Drops some spine first across the apron. That's the most painful part of the ring, remember. It is solid steel framework that holds this ring together with a nice bouncy wood across the middle. So the solid steel framework is exactly where you want to drop your opponent. It's incredibly painful. Psycho Clown now then with the steel chair in the front of the face. Oh, don't do this again. Oh, I thought we were going to lose another match there because of someone taunting during a pinfall. Vampiro sending Psycho Clown crashing into the barricade. Taunting once again. Pagano getting back up to his feet. Vampiro just slaps the shit out of him. Big boot across the spine of Psycho Clown as well. And Vampiro going to take him up. No, looking for a chokeslam, but Psycho Clown saw it coming this time. Slamming the knee into the face of Vampiro. Pagano's off too for some reason. Vampiro back in the ring looking for a chair. There's a spinning heel kick by Psycho Clown. And now taking Pagano up on the shoulders. Inverted Death Valley driver into the knee strike in the face. Vampiro is down and out. Referee so slow to get into position. This could cost Psycho Clown the match. It has, you know. I think the referee's just cost Psycho Clown the match. And he's going to go even more psycho at this point. Vampiro now with a knee breaker. Or the shin breaker. Pagano fighting back with a forearm. Vampiro, nice, stiff lariat once again. Oh my god. That was some racket, wasn't it? Pagano now just shouting in the face of his tag team partner, Psycho Clown. We'll have to try and use those at some point if we can. Pagano now in with a brainbuster on Psycho Clown on the outside. Vampiro's having some sort of spasm. Oh, and he just caught the baseball bat thrown right into his face. spinning back fist there by Psycho Clown, almost like an hurricane. Psycho Clown now sending Vampiro straight into the referee. And a big knee strike into the face as well. And there is the end of days once again. This is Pagano's opportunity. Referee finally gets down quickly. And Pagano's done it. Wow. The referee has really screwed Psycho Clown here. It should be him, but it is Pagano who does get the victory. It's not Pagano's fault. The referee was slow on Psycho Clown's pin. But Pagano now joins Raven and Abyss in the first of next week's 2 semi-finals. And then into the ranking system we go. Vampiro's first match of the year ends in defeat, which moves him down to a -8 after 12 matches. Absolutely shocking. Psycho Clown then is going to move down to a 0 after 2 matches. But it is Pagano, the man who came into this highest ranked already, is going to get the 3 points. The 1 point for the win and the 2 bonus points for defeating multiple opponents at once, which moves him up to a +4 after 5 matches. So huge win there for Pagano. He is going on to next week's semi-final. Like I said, Vampiro does have another opportunity on Monday to try and get some points, but to be honest, in a triple threat against the Great Muta and Sting, I'm not holding much hope for Vampiro's, yeah, he's going to struggle with that one, and he bless him. But we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Anyway, that's not take away from Pagano. Fantastic victory for him, and he moves on to the semi-finals of our hardcore #1 contendership tournament. Remember, 4 men will face off against Terry Funk at the pay-per-view next weekend. The winner of the 2 semi-finals and the winner of a match between the 2 runners-up of those 2 semi-finals as well. I'm going to love you, leave you good night. God bless everybody. Say like and subscribe to the good stuff, and I'll see you later on for the final match of the day. Bam Bam Bigelow, Abdullah the Butcher, and Bruiser Brody.